Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
For them to conclude their investigation, there will be need for us to present our own pathology and the family to be present, and they too they will be present so that they can have a concluded investigation from their own part from Abuja here.
Okay, so what you are saying in essence is the autopsy that was done is not trusted.
It's not trusted.
Okay, are they now saying that the body will be exhumed for another autopsy?
Yes, ma. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ṣe push kínní yẹn sí wa ní mà. Mo rí wọn pé wọ́n fẹ́ cage wa torí wọ́n mọ̀ pé tí wọ́n bá push narrative yẹn sí wa àá fẹ́ sá pé family àti pé àwọn ò lágbára láti ṣe àwọn ò lè ṣe.
Prince Labi, but you say you have, Mommy Binu, but you say you have the original copy of the autopsy now.
The one they first conducted. You understand?
You have it.
I was privileged to see it. They didn't release it to me, but I was privileged to see it.
So who has it, sir?
Yeah, I can't disclose the source of my information.
Okay, no problem.
But that person tell us that we should rise to the court. Kí court compare management yẹn kó release original to us. So tó bá dé court lọ́jọ́ Monday now, the lawyer will speak to the judge. We can compare one láti release the original results yẹn fún wọn.
Okay, so then that means there's no reason. Okay.
Bruno, please, I want to quickly ask something about Prince Labi saying. Sorry to quickly cut in. Prince Labi, autopsy report, the one you are privy to her too. Is it the same content? No one know BBC.
Not the same. Not the same.
It's okay. Now, the report of the initial autopsy. Ṣé ọlọ́pàá ló favour ni àbò favour family Ọlátúnjí? That's the second question.
Yeah, they try to balance it because most of the things wọ́n ní ìka ẹ̀ wípé èèkàn ẹ̀ wípé ó pé síbẹ̀ èèkàn ẹ̀ ò dẹ̀ pé síbẹ̀.
No, you don't need to explain all that.
You don't need to explain.
Okay.
Ṣé the autopsy results.
They try to balance the two sides.
Calm down. The one you are having show point towards suicide ni abo point towards wípé wọ́n pa bọ̀bọ́ ni.
Ó point towards pé kò commit suicide rárá kò sí nǹkan tó jọ mọ́ fún àga rẹ̀.
It's okay. So now that means over family nìyẹn. So in that case,
okay.
Prince Labi, calm down. In that case, if the autopsy report tí o bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ nípa wípé commit suicide, you do not need to advocate for a second autopsy.
No.
All right. So that is my belief. Number one. Number two, that the new investigators said we pay àwọn ò mọ anything about autopsy. That is not correct also. As long as a pathologist certified, you understand, had already brought out a result on the cause of death. So wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ uphold there. So now, my another angle is this: whatever tí ọlọ́pàá bá gbé jáde ní orí BBC or whatever tó bá lọ, so let us have it in mind that a pathologist will have to come to the court and defend the report tí wọ́n tó gbé jáde. So if they've said anything different from nǹkan tí pathologist gbé jáde, so it will be an indictment on the Kwara State Police Command tó lọ gbèrú ẹ̀ jáde. So that is another thing. So we need to be careful. We don't need to rush. Then you said you've approached DG. DG has taken you to police headquarters again. Have you moved this thing away from?
Hold on. Let me correct that. DG didn't take me to police headquarters. DG just give me the privilege to have access to VDM so that VDM can talk on this one. And by VDM bringing the case out yesterday, but when we got to the first CID today, we realized that those IPO in charge has been in a police force record. Okay, they asked us to be coming. I won't be able to talk. I will drop my phone at the gates. So the final decision right now is that we're going to tell them that they should charge the case to court so that the battle can be in court.
Yeah, you see, like I said initially before Kofi and others, we need to get the pathology. So the pathology will now examine the results of that autopsy.
Yeah, watching.
Okay, with the evidence that Prince Labi and the lawyer has, and that will determine if they were good to go to court straight away. Okay, what Prince Labi was reading on the, what is it called, from the results, he will not have deep knowledge of it, but not until when the pathology, study and explain everything to them, then they will now know that it matches the body they saw themselves and the evidence they have. So that will determine if that is good for them to go to court straight away. So that was what I said initially. So that pathology is needed.
It's not that I'm ungrateful. I'm not ungrateful.
Yeah, that is okay. Expander, coming from a professional angle, the pathologist should look at it. That's fine. But my question now is, they are going to charge the case to court one way or the other. So why do we need funds right now? Why does Labi need funds right now?
I told her, if Toyin Peperepe's evidence is not okay, and she told me the evidence Toyin has against Pierce is strong. She hasn't seen it. But
I think he's in the best position to tell us why he need the fund, or probably what he thought initially, because he was talking about resuming the body and the pathology, a new autopsy, which will involve money. But now that we've ruled that out tentatively until the pathology, study the results, and with the evidence they have, okay, they are good to go. So which we have the lawyer already, so which we're paying for. That is good. But another thing that he needs to explain further on is the Adeyanju because he said he used Adeyanju as a link, to get to Very Dark Man. But if the case is being charged to court now, which lawyer will be representing? Will he be using Adeyanju or the initial lawyer we have? So we need to know which way it's going, because he's driving it now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we need to know which way it's going.
He would need to explain to us in further. But I think what he was trying to say is the only thing he needed Adeyanju for was to get to VDM, not that he's going to get Adeyanju as a lawyer. So, but if we are retaining the old lawyer that we have, we need to know the status quo, what it is that they have done, how far they have gone, what is the next thing that they are taking to court. And then he said he was privy to, he saw the autopsy results. Mine is wherever, he doesn't have to mention where he saw the results, but he needs to be on top of that place he got that result from. Because as the way he spoke, like the result is in favor of the family. So he needs to be on top of that so that that will not be compromised. Because if there's a result that favors the family, there's absolutely no reason to run another result.
Exactly. There's no need.
There's absolutely no reason to run another result. So, can work on. And then,
exactly. Sorry, ma. Torí àmọ́ sọ pé result wà lọ wọn tí wọ́n fi pé ó favour family yẹn kí wọ́n fún pathology study ẹ̀. Tó bá ti rí with the evidence táwọn ti ní lọ́wọ́ okùn tọ́lọ́pàá ti so mọ́ body yẹn lọ́rùn gbogbo wounds tí wọ́n bá lára ẹ̀. So tí pathology yẹn bá wò síra wọn, then wọ́n á mọ̀ pé yes, ó yá ẹni show court.
Exactly.
So,
But the Expander, you recall we pay like 2 weeks ago. Abija Oni I discussed you when he was telling us we pay one sorrow nípa suicide that I was explaining that day. We pay what are the signs nínú autopsy that point to anything like suicide. So you recall that day also, I also advised Prince Labi that the lawyer will need to get in touch with a doctor who will be able to, a pathologist rather, who will be able to check and educate the lawyer on what questions he would need to ask and stuff like that. So at this point, if all this has not been passed to the lawyer and no attempt has been made at actually getting understanding of what was in the autopsy report, I want to say it is not actually too good. So Prince Labi will need to double up on some of the things he's doing. If he's been keeping things to himself, I believe he will need to open up to some people to actually guide him or advise him on one or two things that he needs to do. So because keeping this thing to oneself will not actually be a good thing at this point. So let me mute for now.
Well, like didn't you ask that what does he need money for now? I think if he will need money at all for now, I can identify one, the pathologist that is going to get, because I want initial offer, they're going to be paid. But let us know at this moment that is the only
expander. Hold on, please.
Okay.
It is the duty of the lawyer to do the work as part of the charges tó ti gbà. You recall pé ìjọ tí Sanshitu cross-examine pathologist nípa ti Mohbad. Sanshitu did not charge Baba Mohbad for additional money for advice from his own source of information about how to cross-examine.
No, Kofi.
No, that's not right.
Pathology tẹ́yìn sọ yẹn tìjọba ni. Sanshitu only cross-examine that one.
That's
pathology
right.
ti bàbá nísìnyí tí níwọ̀n tó ṣẹ̀ lọ ṣe tí wọ́n bá gbé wá àwọn bàbá ló sanwó result yẹn. Meanwhile family kan ló ṣe exam eléyìí.
No, you didn't get what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I just cite that as an instance. Lawyer tí a get ní Ìlọrin must be on top of his game to engage nǹkan tí mò ń sọ nìyẹn, and whosoever tó máa fún ní information tó máa gba information lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. There should not be any cost to us. It will be part of his own job and part of his own work. He charged for the work tó ṣe. Out of the work bó ṣe 100,000 ló máa san láti lọ seek for more knowledge ní bó ṣe 50,000 naira ní. Òun ni nǹkan tí mò ń sọ nìyẹn. Mo kàn ń lo as analogy ni pé how Sanshitu came about all the questions tó ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ government pathologist tó ń làágùn tó fẹ́ máa yàgbẹ́ sára nínú court. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àmọ́ bí tí Sanshitu lọ get gbogbo information tí wọ́n lò láti nail ẹ̀. So mo kàn lo yẹn as an example ni kò ṣe pé bóyá mo ń relate it, just as an example.
Yeah, I think you are right. You're right. Yeah. Okay, kí Prince Labi kí wọ́n fún result wọn wà preview to yẹn. It should be given to the lawyer, okay, and let the lawyer do the diligent work on it. So, if they are going to go to court, then
surely. Why should I block? Okay, surely. Maybe call. When she called the two of us, she said, "Please, I want both of
surely
to not make me regret."
Ẹjọ́ tí Prince Labi bá request bóyá kẹ́ bá rí kẹ́ bá gbé padà sókè. So that he would have.
I think he said he's entering police headquarters or something, that he would not be able to on his phone. He will need to off his phone. That's what he said.
Now, this was the next time.
Police officer, police station.
That's what he said. Yeah.
He said so. So what he was is on my submit the phone. That's why to feel go off air.
Okay, bóyá tó bá dẹ̀ padà wá ń gbà yẹn mo lè join padà.
All right, man.
Yes.
Hey, yeah, Papa, I'm doing preparing. Hold on, please. How did I get to that page? What is that one?
Only.
No.
Níbo ló wà?
Ṣé Latisneh tó ń play there? Ṣé Latisneh tó ń dé àwọn kan bẹ̀ yẹn?
Ẹ ká sọ járe bọ̀dá mi, ẹ kú iṣẹ́. Mo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń jáde láti zone 2 ni, so mo lọ ṣe nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀, so torí ẹ̀ mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lè join yín sìn. but mo kàn ṣe lè máa listing báyìí ni mi tí lè sọ̀rọ̀ much so mo wà pẹ̀lú yín sir.
yóò sì.
no kò sí mo wá fún iṣẹ́ kan ni sir.
Okay.
All right sir.
Where York sent a request. So when they first called me, I said, I'm sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
Magbarade.
Like, I didn't even know it was, I was already irritated. Before this call, me and Toyin preparing pay with Yeye were on the call together, and I was irritated. I said, Ma'am, I don't expect to be on. She said, please don't talk. I just want to speak to both of you. And you can decide after that. Now that she was speaking, right? Now, the next day, all this Friday, we are on the call together. It was also January.
Labi o conclude kini ko to lọ. Conclude o.
Ẹ sà ṣé kò sí pẹ̀lú Prince Labi mo gbọ́ tẹ̀ ní wọn conclude ṣé wọ́n wà òkè ṣá.
Best man. Unmute yourself. She best man. Best man. Magbarade wọn ṣe ẹ̀sìn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Get. Olóṣì gameplay kíní Iya Wale olórí burúkú Iya Wale tó bú mi lánàá. Wow.
Èyí báyìí tó tẹ̀ máa ń jókòó ti justice 24 hours. Lóògùn bàbá yẹn tó yà bí Papariano. Téèyàn bá ní bàbá yẹn ò sick. Tó kò ní iṣẹ́ yìí.
Wọ́n pọ̀ bí wọ́n tó bí márùn-ún tó ẹkú iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe lẹ́bìrì ni.
Aṣọ̀bẹ̀ pé nílà tí ò ṣiṣẹ́ torí pé tẹ̀wọ̀n dé ni.
Every morning ni mo bá ṣe ń ṣe I don't know how they do it. Wọ́n lè jókòó síbẹ̀. Wọ́n lè máa sọ.
Papariano yẹn ó irritate mi tó yẹ pé ó máa ń send request mi máa ń jáde àná pé àbórí ẹ̀wò tà níbo àwọn olùfẹ́jọ́ ìlú ibẹ̀. Very useless kind to be called. Láìsẹ̀ kò yẹ kó àti làṣìgbẹ́ máa ṣiṣẹ́ ni. Ṣé Nàìjíríà ló ń gbé? Papariano ṣé Nàìjíríà ló ń gbé?
Nàìjíríà ló wà. Àwọn ìlàjẹ bí kíní ẹ ló ń gbé.
Ìdàgbà bí ìpè tí yóò bá máa rówó ń bẹ̀ àti kò ní máa ṣe fún ó rówó ń bẹ̀.
Ó ti kú sí, ó ti máa stop.
Àwa tàn fi ká gbogbo àwa funfun gbò. Ó tó séjì kan mò ń wò pé àbí ghost ni.
Èmi náà ro kíní yẹn o.
You look like a like olówó dàbí òkú tí ò rọrùn wò.
Ọlọ́run.
Èyí ó ní ìdègè ìlàjẹ́ ni ó sì ní ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹja àrùn jẹ́ ẹni tí àwọn afúnlẹ̀ máa jà fún olórí burúkú ní ìlú ọmọ ẹ̀ ti sá fún ṣé láti ìrọ̀lẹ́ òjìnà tí mo fún lọ ka mọ́lé tí mo ní mo fẹ́ nà láti ayé ìyẹn ti bàjẹ́ tó dis bàjẹ́ first born ilẹ̀ expect láti fá ọmọ Yorùbá sọ̀rọ̀ náà wọ́n ti jẹ̀jẹ̀ kú jẹ ìyàwó náà tó wá tóbi bí ọ̀pọ̀lọ̀ sínú ilé. Ẹgbẹ́ gbèsè ayé wò nìyẹn. Àwọn obìnrin náà wọ́n bẹ wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́. Nítorí dùn mí dùn mí Kàrímọ́ belong to that circle because she is educated. Ọ̀bọ̀n ṣe búlì ẹ̀ yẹn ó ti jẹ́ kó lose age density ẹ̀ bá kan. Kò jẹ́ kó tiẹ̀ bá wọn dá sí.
Ìyẹn náà mi understand ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn àṣẹlẹ̀ ìlànà àṣẹlẹ̀.
Ibi gan ọ̀dà sí ìdá lórí tọ́pọ̀ ìfúrákàsì wọn. Mo ní kó tó ti ń gbé ẹgbẹ́ àbúrò mi. Ìtọ́pọ̀ ìfúrákàsì.
Wàá fi sáìdì àbúrò lẹ̀ lọ́gbìjà sáìdì kejì.
Nítorí ṣe Kàrímọ́ ni wípé ara ń tabọ́ ṣe ń rówó kó náà máa rówó bẹ́ẹ̀ that is why tó fi wà inconsistent. tó ṣe máa jọ wọn ní ìgbàkúnkún làbọ́ tí wà tí nìkan àtúndọ̀ wọn ó rò pé owó yìí bí ọkọ̀ àbúrò ló kù. No. That's so pathetic, to be honest. And why would ebi ni wo èèyàn tó jẹun? Ó rọ̀ǹgù. Bàbá Mohbad ni olùsí tó bá tí wọ́n bá bàbá wa kó sí ìtọ́jà náà orí wa tó dùn ẹni kó tó tún gbẹ padà ni.
Ẹ̀yin ò rí pé àwọn tó pèrè àwọn ní pásítọ̀ wèrè wọ̀nyí ìbọn ní fẹ́ balẹ̀ ayé jẹ́.
Kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀?
Ẹ wo máa ní àlóhùn wọṣọ àdúrà á dẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ má dẹ̀ máa wò ń gbà mí báyìí pé ìwọ lọ o.
Kí ló ṣe ń rí vision?
Adébẹ́ rí vision tó ti rí ti hàn sí ara ẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa ń sọ pẹ̀lú gbogbo.
That is that. Jẹ́ wá ṣe fún ẹ léṣe ẹ jẹ́jẹ́ kó gba ẹ̀sẹ̀ ẹ̀. Olórí burúkú aláyé bàjẹ́ ìyá wálé ẹ̀ gbádùn ayé yín ti bàjẹ́ ayé yín ti làbà skẹ́ṣì ayé yín ti polúkúrú muṣu. Ṣé èbú tẹ́ fi bú mi ní year before lẹ tún continue lọ́dún yìí? Ẹ ṣì wà lórí kan bọ́mọ rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé mo bọ́mọ mi sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ní káwọn ọmọ mi má ṣe oríire? Oríire tẹ́ ẹ ṣe oríire táwọn ọmọ yín ṣe la ní kẹ́ yọ síta lẹ̀ rí yọ síta lẹ̀ lọ ń jí oríire. Lẹ tún jí oríire. Nítorí pé àwọn ọmọ tí yóò ṣoríire ìtorí ẹ̀ lẹ ṣe ń jí oríire olóríire. Ẹ lọ ń jí graduation photo. Ẹ máa lọ jí graduation photo bí kẹ́ lọ jí wedding photo kẹ́ claim pé àwọn ọmọ yín ló ń ṣe wedding. Ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé wedding gidi nìyẹn ṣé ọmọ yín lè ṣe wedding kẹ́ má sí ńbẹ̀ ni? Ọmọ yín lè ṣe wedding kẹ́ má lọ síbi wedding ọmọ yín ìyẹn mi pẹ́ ni ẹlẹ́ni ti gbà ṣe yín ṣe. Ìjọ́ ọ̀lẹ́ wá dágbére wedding fún wa níjọ́ tẹ́tí wà lórí ìkànnì yìí. Ìjọ́ ọ̀lẹ́ dágbére wedding fún wa. Orí yín ti burú ẹ ti ya wèrè. Ẹ ti ya wèrè ẹ mọ̀ ni o.
Ti tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́. Èyí báyìí tó tẹ̀ máa ń jókòó ti justice 24 hours. Ilé ọkọ̀ bàbá yẹn tó yà bí wọn.
Papariano.
Ṣé yẹn bá yẹn bàbá yẹn ò sí? Tó kò ní iṣẹ́ ni.
Wọ́n pọ̀ bí wọ́n tó bí márùn-ún tó ẹgbẹ́ iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe lẹ́bíjì ni. Every morning.
A ṣẹ̀bẹ̀ pé nílà tí ò ṣiṣẹ́ torí pé tẹ̀wọ̀n dé ni.
Olórí burúkú lọ mú bí tí mo ti lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n jáde. Mi ò ṣẹ̀wọ̀n rí láyé mi tó ń pè mí ní tẹ̀wọ̀n dé. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú aláyé bàjẹ́ yìí. Lọ mú bí tí mo ti ṣẹ̀wọ̀n wá jáde náà. Ẹ̀wọ̀n bó mú lọ. Ẹ̀yin lẹ lọ́mọ lẹ́wọ̀n ẹ̀yin làkọ́bí ń lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n. Àbígbẹ̀yìn yín lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ìtótú tẹ̀lé lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ẹ̀yin lẹ láwọn ọmọ lẹ́wọ̀n. Èmi ò láwọn ọmọ lẹ́wọ̀n mi ò lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n rí láyé mi. Mi ò dẹ̀ ní lọ tí màá fi kú.
Every morning mi mo bá ṣe ń ṣe I don't know how they do it. Wọ́n lè jókòó síbẹ̀. Wọ́n lè máa sọ.
Papariano yẹn ó irritate mi tó yẹ pé ó máa ń send request mi máa ń jáde àná pé àbúrò ẹ̀wò tí a níbo àwọn olùfẹ́jọ́ ìlú díẹ̀. Very useless kind of people. Láìsẹ̀ kò yẹ kó àti làṣìjọ máa ṣiṣẹ́ ni.
Báwo ló ṣe yẹ kájọ máa ṣiṣẹ́? Tèmi àti ẹ̀ wà nù ẹgbẹ́ nítorí ò mọ ẹni tó fẹ́ fi wéra wọn. Tèmi àti Papariano wà nù ẹgbẹ́ ni. A jẹ́ generation kan náà. A ní ẹ ponú tẹ́ polúkúrú muṣu. Orí ti yí orí ti dàrú. Yáwálé ẹ̀ gbádùn o. Tani Láyọ̀ Jíṣi hello kó mi jọ.
Ṣé Nàìjíríà ló ń gbé?
Ilé bàbá ẹ̀ ló ń gbé.
Papariano ṣé Nàìjíríà ló ń gbé?
Nàìjíríà ló wà.
Nàìjíríà ló.
àwọn ìlànà.
Ẹ mọ̀ Yawale Esther bọ́ọ̀dù ni Esther bọ́ọ̀dù ló ń jẹ́ Yawale olórí burúkú Yawale olórí burúkú Tòkunbọ̀ abóṣìrìn abórí burúkú rìn abádọ̀tí rìn abóòrùn rìn Tòkunbọ̀ abóòrùn rìn aláìní ti ìjù èèyàn yẹpẹrẹ aláìní ti ìjù èèyàn yẹpẹrẹ ṣẹ́ni tó ṣẹbí Abọ́dẹrìn dẹbí yẹpẹrẹ ẹ̀sùn ẹ̀wádé ló fi dèèyàn yẹpẹrẹ aláìní ti ìjù èèyàn yẹpẹrẹ tó ṣẹbí Abọ́dẹrìn dẹbí yẹpẹrẹ ẹ̀sùn ẹ̀ lóde tó fi dèèyàn yẹpẹrẹ àbí òǹpa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èèyàn dáadáa kọ́ o àbí òǹpa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èèyàn dáadáa kọ́ o àǹtí mi Tókunbọ̀ oníwà mímọ́ kọ́ ìdọ̀tí inú ẹbí ni kì í ṣọmọ ọkọ aláìní tìjú ní kọ́kọ́kọ́kọ́ ìwọ ló bóṣó tó béèrè kí n kọ́ ìwọ ló bóṣó tó béèrè jẹ́ akọ́ o bóyá àwọn náà dá sẹ̀ríà fún ní kọ̀kọ́ o tẹ́wá sì ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ tún fẹnu kọ́ ó yẹ kẹ́ gbà wọ́ọ̀dù nínú àfẹnukọ́ àǹtí mi Tókunbọ̀ yí dọ́kọdọ́kọ àwọn kan náà tún ní gbọkọgbọkọ Ìyá Wálé Tókunbọ̀ kẹjẹ ń fẹnu kọ́ o aláìní ti ìjù èèyàn yẹpẹrẹ Fúnmiláyọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹbí Abọ́dẹrìn dẹbí yẹpẹrẹ ẹ̀sùn ẹ̀ lóde tó fi dèèyàn yẹpẹrẹ òpònú àgbà jatijàti àgbà rédèrèdè àgbà tí òwò tó lé orin kí la fẹ́ kọ fáláìní tìjú èdè kí la fẹ́ pè fáláìní tìjú àǹtí mi Tókunbọ̀ ó ti di mọ́líkì àti mọ̀yìn o lágbà tí ò tó lé ẹ̀yin tá a ti mọ̀ lágbà tí ò tó lé àgbà jatijàti àgbà